Namaskar, I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching Ritam. In the world of international diplomacy, some stories stand out as testaments to resilience and the unyielding spirit of a nation. Today, we delve into one such narrative, the saga of India's defiance against global nuclear dominance, the bold assertion of its sovereignty through the Pokhran II tests and the eventual recognition of its stature on the world stage. From sanctions imposed to stifle its ambitions to the recent lifting of restrictions on its key nuclear entities by the United States, this journey reflects a remarkable transformation. In a landmark development, the United States has lifted its long-standing restrictions on three of India's key nuclear entities: the Bhabha Atomic Research Centre, the Indira Gandhi Atomic Research Centre, and Indian Rare Earths. This decision, announced on January 16 by the US Bureau of Industry and Security, is being viewed as a monumental step forward in the India-US civil nuclear partnership. However, this move also raises pertinent questions about America's historical dominance in global nuclear policy and its calculated shifts in stance towards India. Let's rewind to the late 1990s when the world's attention turned to India's nuclear ambitions. The US, keen to maintain its monopoly on global nuclear leadership, was staunchly against India's aspirations for self-reliance and security, taking an open stance for Pakistan. In 1998, when India conducted its Pokhran nuclear tests under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, it was a bold message to the world. India will not bow to the external pressures when it comes to safeguarding its sovereignty. But the road to Pokhran was not without challenges. Reports reveal how the US, using advanced satellite technology, tried to monitor India's nuclear facilities and track its movements. Despite these intrusions, India executed the Pokhran II tests with precision, catching the world and particularly the US off guard. The reaction was swift and harsh. The US imposed crippling sanctions targeting Indian organizations like BARC, IGCAR, and IRE. These measures were meant to isolate India, but instead they ignited a fire of self-reliance and innovation within the country. Fast forward to now. The same US that once tried to clip India's wings has come forward to remove restrictions on these very entities. This decision, described as an outgoing gesture by the Biden administration just days before Donald Trump's inauguration, highlights a shifting narrative. But we all are aware that every move by the United States is driven by a calculated pursuit of its own interests. The lifting of restrictions on India's nuclear entities is no exception. The question arises that what benefits does the US foresee from advancing the India-US civil nuclear deal? Is this merely a strategic alignment to counterbalance emerging global powers? Or is it a more calculated effort to use India as a partner in achieving some unfinished nuclear vision? While this move is being framed as a gesture of friendship, history reminds us to remain cautious of the US's track record in using partnerships to serve its geopolitical agenda. On the surface, this shift may appear as a collaborative step towards shared energy security goals and advancing clean energy technologies. However, it is equally plausible that the US is leveraging India's rising global influence and technological advancements for its strategic gains. Could this be an attempt to secure critical minerals, bolster nuclear research, or counterbalance adversarial powers? These are some questions we must ponder as this friendship move unfolds, shaping the dynamics of this evolving partnership. The lifting of these restrictions is a victory not just for India's nuclear entities, but for the spirit of a nation that stood firm against all odds. It's a reminder of how far we've come and how resilience and determination can transform adversaries into allies. From Pokhran to now, India has shown the world that it doesn't follow the rules, it helps redefine them. Jai Hind.